Now, Craig, there's a new political convention in Australia these days, and that is that the major parties campaign on slogans and vague promises during elections and then announce what they really intend to do after they've won the election. Now, let's talk about what each party will do if it wins. What grand dream will Labor suddenly announce if it wins power?
Look, we've seen what's happened with Mr Albanese in the Labor federally. They went to the election, what with a promise of, was it $275 reduction in electricity costs? And since they've got in power, we've seen nothing other than electricity costs just go north. Labor will be even worse, as bad as we think Matt Keane is and the disaster that he's been at closing down our coal-fired power stations. Labor will be worse. Just to put this in context of what we're doing in New South Wales, there was a report only a couple of weeks ago out of China. China currently have got 115 megawatts. Over 1,000 megawatts of electricity, coal-fired electricity under construction. So there's 1,000 megawatts under construction. They've approved in the last 12 months another 2,500 megawatts. So all up, China's got over 3,500 megawatts of coal-fired electricity production, either under construction or ready to go. In Australia, we're closing down Lidell coal-fired power station, which is just a little bit over 1,000 megawatts. Remember, China's building under construction are building 350,000. We've got 1,000 megawatts of Lidell and another 2,000 megawatts of Eraring, which is due to close down in 2 years' time, which even the energy market operator says will lead to blackouts. So we are punishing our state here in New South Wales. Blackouts are inevitable under both the Labor and Liberal Party's policies. And we think we're going to save the world when China's building more than 100 times what we are closing down. It is beyond absurd. It is going to wreck the economy of this state. And both the major parties, the Labor and Liberal Party and the Greens, are right behind this. That's why I'm begging people, make sure that you give in the upper house, that you vote for the minor parties and or the independents such as myself.